Okay, last video for today. I need to be done with it real soon. It's being too good. Come on. Yes, good shake. Come on. Oh, what a good girl. That saddle is just seriously leaning to the near side. I'm sorry for that abuse. Yes, I heard that. Yeah, let me sure probably it fits. Okay, let's try that on the second hole on each side. All right. Second hole. Feels pretty good. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good girl. There you go. She moved off. I picked up my left rein. My stirrups are a little too long, so I guess that last hole I put in deliberately for me. Okay. You're okay. Her head just came up. I'm gonna relax a little bit. There. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, it's a good girl. And I could spend another half hour. I'm not going to. That's all I need. Give me a step. It's been a long day. Good girl. Very nice. I love your progress. You know, and you might think, why isn't this guy spending more time riding that horse? And you got to remember, this horse is a problem horse. Came to me that already knew how to be ridden, but not well. So what I've done is rebuilt her foundation from the bottom up, taught her the beginning of emotional auto-regulation so she can think and pay attention. I want an intelligent, thoughtful, calm, responsive partner underneath me that I can have conversations with and give orders to and have them carried out with pleasure. That's not how she was. So it's not about being ready. When I get everything that I want and need with her, our relationship and communication, her feelings, the writing part will be simple and easy. So that's what's going on here. I found by taking a little extra time up front, teaching them how to learn without anxiety involved allows me to zoom later. because then they know how to learn. They know how to be calming themselves down, and everything gets really easy for them. The reason I'm talking so much, most of my videos were not necessarily educational videos. I'm not trying to sell myself in these videos. I'm trying to sell a thought and an approach as I prepare to write a book about this. A book that I think there's some folks need to hear. It's a different way of looking at things from an educational point of view, teaching, and not necessarily about the feet. The feet come last. First, the horse has needs. If the needs aren't being met, the horse has feelings. The feelings are what determines how the feet move. So if you simply go to the feet, you're not changing what's driving the feet, which is their feelings. Over time, you might, but if you start with asking yourself, what needs aren't being fulfilled that's causing the horse to feel the way it does? Go back to the first video on 3 days ago. What's causing this horse to feel the way it does and therefore move the feet the way it does? Why, when I ask for a trot and canter, does all of her energy come up and she basically panics and has blown up extensively with me here? It's because her feelings causing that with her feet. So my approach is, if I want to change the feet, I want to change the feeling. Because the horse is moving at liberty the way it feels. So how do I change the feelings? Ask yourself, what needs, because we're talking about bad feelings, negative feelings. What needs of the horse aren't being fulfilled that's causing them to feel the way they do? If you can find it in yourself to fulfill the needs of the horse, when the needs met, the horse feels differently. When they feel differently, it's reflected in their feet. This horse is going to give me her feet and do whatever I ask her to do because of the way she feels when she needs me and the way I'm filling her needs. Now, my challenge will be teaching Jill that. But Jill's a good rider, so it won't be hard once her horse understands to reach for her and think about her and listen to her. This horse is definitely thinking for me. It's a horse that's gotten calm and relaxed. Its needs are being met, and its primary need problem was it was insecure. It still is about its back end. It's still insecure regarding those back feet. But most of the rest of the horse feels pretty good about life right now. When she's with me, she feels secure. She feels good. Not always. It's not soup yet. 5 phases of horse learning. We might be in phase 1 of 5. I have seen almost no regression. Okay. I know there wasn't any pressure in that saddle, but she has a very even sweat pattern. I know there's concern about the saddle fit. Right now, there's no dry spot up here and here on her shoulder. It's a very even sweat pattern. Her spine is dry because there's no contact on her spine. The way that pad works with the channel in the wide channel in the saddle. So her spine is dry because there's no contact there. But everywhere there's contact from the tack and the saddle, there's no dry spot. Dry spot indicates too much pressure concentrated in one place, which shuts the sweat pores down and doesn't allow them to sweat. And if that happens over a long period of time, you get white hair spots. That's a very good sweat pattern right there. And it's the same on both sides. What? Ooh, that neck works really nice and flexible, isn't it? Just a little sign of respect, girl. Working a little that hair up, nap up. Let that sweat dry out a little bit. Now, the sweat pattern does come all the way back to her hip. So Last concern about this saddle is that it's a little too long for her and that the leather is a little stiff and could be affecting how her back end moves. I really won't know that until I start doing a lot of trot and canter work with her on the trail. I do my trot and canter work mostly on the trail. And you might say, why? The answer is, I don't have to beat a horse to go forward on the trail. They move forward with pleasure, and the more the horse moves forward with energy, the more I can engage their rear end, the more I can teach them. So I can teach them a lot more. Okay. Plus, she's an endurance horse. We don't do endurance around and around and around in circles in an arena. Yeah, very nice sweat pattern. Oops. Oh, you didn't like that. I hear you. Just don't kick me. It's a very stiff brush. This is the stiffest brush I have. That's why she's reacting this way. It's a little sensitive down here, but I need to go there and just be careful and not get kicked while I'm going there. You okay? It's over. Now you can let go again. There you go. Oops.